NILI has completely changed my life.
I really don't think that there is a better, more Christian-like environment for a study abroad program. It has just changed everything about my life, and in such a beautiful country as well.
In the beginning of our program, we were trying to develop relationships with several different universities, and we were trying to recruit students. During that time, we would have prayer on Thursday mornings at 5 o'clock in the morning and with students and some staff. And we were praying, Lord, help us to develop these relationships, help us to find contacts with students. And during that time, I really felt in my heart that the Lord was telling me, Stan, you're not praying the right prayer. I thought, that's kind of strange because, Lord, this is your program, and how come this is not the right prayer? But the Lord seemed to say to me, Stan, I'm going to take care of developing these relationships with universities, and I'm going to take care of recruiting the students that need to be here. But what I want to do is I want to change the lives of the students that come to this program.
Although I came to NILI expecting to learn more Spanish and learn more about the Ecuadorian culture, in reality I found a renewed passion for the Lord.
I've never been able to listen to God so clearly.
You know, not only has my Spanish improved, but just my life in general. I'm a better person.
One experience that's been the most powerful in my life is the missions trip that we took to Riobamba. Amazing to see young people my age who have a passion to reach other young people their age.
Cuando va pasando el semestre podemos mirar a gringos cambiados, gringuitos que van abriendo su corazón para buscar de Dios con más fuerza, con más pasión y también abriendo su corazón a la gente.
¿Su experiencia en NILI?
Es muy buena, me gusta la asistente. Nunca he conocido a una chica tan bonita como ella y quiero quedarme en Ecuador. Mira, los ojitos de esta asistente, la sonrisa de esta asistente, el pelo, sus manos.
Voy a llorar.
Voy a vomitar.
I think the most impactful thing to me was the trip we took out to the Waurani village. We left the little town of Shell at the edge of the jungle, flew for about 30 minutes over the jungle into this little village of people who just a few years ago had killed some missionaries. And we got a chance that day to meet one of the men who actually had been on that raiding party and had speared to death some missionaries there along the riverbank, not far from that little village.
I realized that pretty much I was just living for myself, what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, and it just felt very empty. And like now I have this desire to just live more for Him.
There's nothing like experiencing God at 3 a.m. in the morning, if you don't know what I mean.
God just incredibly works in your life, and you will never forget it.
It's touched all of us. I know it's touched all of us.
One thing that left a big impression on me is after working with so many of these NILI groups, seeing them come in being sad because they left their family and dealing with all of that is when it's time for them to go home. And so many of them say, I'm leaving my family here in Ecuador.